wow, that's something else. That's from another class. It's feel like an heirloom that somebody will give to something else, not just another weapon. Olgierd, you see him for the first time into the extension Blood and Stone. He's basically the bad guy, but at the end, when you fight him, again, spoiler alert, in one of the versions that you don't kill him, he's gonna meet you after and give you the iris sword for you to fulfill your destiny and give a second life to the sword while he go away. That's also why we decided to make this weapon, because it's really important in the story. The partnership that we have with CD Projekt started just with an idea. We just decided, okay, what game will be cool to make the props of? Of course, Witcher always been a really important video game that I've played 2, 3, 4 times. And what I really love about The Witcher and all here at Calimacil too is that they're really realistic. Even if it's a fantastic video game, it's not like oversized weapon that don't make any sense to be molded, because we need to actually create them. So Witcher was a perfect match for Calimacil. You have the steel sword that's more historical, the silver swords that are from the fantasy. So we just decided to write them an email, tell them who we were and what we were doing. From the start, they were really loving the ideas. They were really open with sending us a resolution file. And then we even add the file that the designer of the weapon had to create the 3D that made the weapon from the game. So sketch with note and polish, to explain from a real historical weapon how engraved were made, how the dressing was made on the weapon. And we took a weapon from a video game, so really, really, really sharp, to something that we can actually wield and be safe. Start from a weapon to a safe weapon, which is complete opposite. It was really fun, it was inspiring, it was a great journey, and CD Projekt Red is really awesome company. They really love what we do. Every time they tell us, guys, we trust you, we trust you're gonna do nice product. The biggest challenge in all of the replicas that we have is that you need to recognize it as you see it. It needs to be not just close enough, it needs to be exactly it. So it's a lot of attention to small details, but the blade, we need to adapt them a lot, from a sword that cut through to a sword that's safe and that still look like this one, because you could make it bulky and you basically not recognize it. I'm really proud of what we've made. It's exactly what it should be. The version from the video game is actually more curved than that, really curved. Not something we could do with cheating with the straight blade, but sneak peek, there is gonna be a curved version of the iris in the near future. What's really amazed me every time that we release a new Witcher weapon, or in fact any of our new product, is that all the detail, all the texture, because it's made of plastic. You start with something who's been 3D designed, sculpted by hand, and then after that printed on plastic, and then on the final result, it's like you have something real. I hope, guys, that you're as excited as we are for the release of the new Iris Sword, and that it's gonna follow you in many legendary battles and be by your side for years to come. There's gonna be a version in a near future.
There's gonna be a virgin.
Virgin. Okay, let's do that again. There's gonna be a virgin in the near future.
There's gonna be a virgin.
We're gonna sacrifice a virgin and make swords. That's not how we make weapons, guys.